Have you ever wondered why Catholic priests are called Father? What makes their role so unique, so sacred, in the life of the Church? In the midst of our everyday lives, the presence of a Catholic priest may seem ordinary. He says Mass, hears confessions, visits the sick. But when we look closer, through the eyes of faith, we begin to see something profoundly extraordinary. The priest does not merely represent Christ. He acts in persona Christi, in the person of Christ. This truth is at the very heart of the Catholic faith. The Catechism of the Catholic Church teaches in paragraph 1548, in the ecclesial service of the ordained minister, it is Christ himself who is present to his Church as head of his body, shepherd of his flock, high priest of the redemptive sacrifice, teacher of truth. When a priest baptizes, absolves sins, consecrates the Eucharist, it is Christ acting through him. And that changes everything. From the moment of his ordination, the priest is marked with a sacramental character, a spiritual seal that configures him to Christ the eternal high priest. His hands become instruments of mercy. His voice, a vessel for the word. His life, a continual offering. But what is the purpose of this vocation? Simply put, to serve. To offer his entire life so that others may encounter the living Christ. The priest is a bridge, between God and humanity, between heaven and earth. He brings Jesus to the people, and brings the people to Jesus. Think of the Eucharist. Without the priest, there is no consecration. Without the priest, there is no body and blood on the altar. Every time we receive Holy Communion, we do so because a man said yes to God's call. This calling is not about status or power. It's about sacrifice. Like Christ, the priest lays down his life for his sheep. He lives celibacy, not as a rejection of love, but as a deeper embrace of spiritual fatherhood, being available to all, belonging wholly to Christ and his Church. In John 15 verse 16, Jesus says, "You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you that you should go and bear fruit." Every priest has been chosen, not for himself, but for us. For the Church. For the salvation of souls. And like all vocations, the priesthood flows from love. Love for God. Love for his people. It is also a life of deep humility. A priest hears the worst of our sins and still looks at us with compassion. He carries the burdens of many souls, prays for his flock in silence, often suffers in hidden ways. Yet he rejoices, because his life is bound to Christ, who came not to be served, but to serve. As the people of God, we are called to pray for our priests, to support them, to encourage vocations. They are not perfect, but they are chosen. They stand at the altar day after day, offering the sacrifice of Christ for the world. So the next time you see a priest, remember, behind the collar is a man who gave up everything, so that you and I could receive everything. The role of the Catholic priesthood is not just important, it is sacred. Because through them, Christ still walks among us.